You're right, guys, this is going to be a video about a couple things, 5 things I'd just rather live without in my car, basically. So let's get into it. Right, guys, basically this is going to be a video, like I said, 5 things I hate. So to start off, number 1, I have the poor man's version of the Fiesta, and it is actually the Mark 6 as well, so it's not even, it's a very poor man's car. It's my first car, you know how it goes. Basically, it's got manual mirrors. Now, if you've never had a car with manual mirrors, then you better thank God, because if God's there, because it's just annoying, basically. I'm pretty sure you probably could spend a bit of money and get some mirrors off a higher spec Fiesta and swap it all over and plug it into the ECU, but it's just, for the car, it's not worth doing it. You know what I mean? If it was like a Mark 7 Fiesta, if a really crap version of that comes with manual mirrors, then that's when I'd be prepared to spend like a couple £100 to do the mirrors, but you know how it goes. Okay, number 2. If you've ever had, I'm not sure what it's like on the new Mark, on the the Mark 7, 7.5, all that shit, but on the Mark 6 Fiesta, the boot is probably the most annoying thing in the car, to be honest with you. Basically, if you take your keys out your ignition, and then let's say you lock your car, and then you go around to the back, and then you put your key in, you open the boot up, and you just just pop your key in just for a sec. So, because it's one of those things that it's bound to happen at some point, and if you just pop your key in while you're getting the shopping bags out of the car or whatever like that, just put them on the floor, blah 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 blah, and then you close the boot. Oh shit, I've not got my keys on me. It's alright, I'll just go around and open the front. I'll climb through the back. Not very graceful, but I'll climb through the back. I'll get him. No, you won't. Let me tell you why. Okay, Fiestas, you have to have, you can open the boot of the Fiesta with the key, even if the central locking is enabled, even if the doors are locked, right? Which means when you lock your keys in the car from the boot, which you would normally be able to come through the car into the back, get your keys, you're all right. You can't do that. Your keys are locked in the back. So if you only have one key, just be really, really careful, because I've nearly done it a couple of times now, and I've caught the boot just before it latches. I'm like, because I've got 2 keys, but it's at my girlfriend's house, so I wouldn't be able to get there from say if I was at work or whatever. So yeah, that is a really, really annoying thing about this car as well. Okay, so the third thing is I've got the 1.25, which is a twin cam engine, and the power in this car, the actual horsepower in this car, is only 75 brake horsepower, and it's actually it's not the fastest car, but for a first car, it's a fun little toy, just to have a mess about with. But it only really gets fun after 3,500 revs, which is kind of when the twin cam start. You can feel it, it picks up a lot more then, but you use so much petrol. It's actually quite a fuel efficient little town car below, if you're just driving 2,000-3,000 RPM before changing gear, but as soon as you get into that twin cam, you want to. Listen, you may as well go to the petrol station, yeah. You put your card in, you go, I'll get 30 quid this time. So put your card in, put your pin in, select the £30 option, you go, I won't spend loads on a high octane, I'll just get the normal. So you pick it up, yeah, this is the best bit. if you're driving past 3,000 RPM, this is what you do when you fill up, right? So you know the little bins, yeah, next to the petrol pumps, you put the nozzle in there, yeah, and you just put 30 quid's worth of juice in there, because that's what you may as well do.
Okay.
Number 4. The windscreen on this car, when he's sat at the right position, the windscreen's dead tall. And what's really annoying is it lets too much light in. Like if it's sunny, like you just get light, you know, it's just annoying having to like do that all the fucking time. So if you do, best thing I've done so far is put a sun strip on my car. And I didn't make a video. I should have done, but I just did it with a couple of mates. It was a lot. Oh, sorry. It was a laugh, but it lets in a lot of light at the top end of the screen. So if you find yourself with that problem, put a sun strip on. I followed B70MY's video when he put sun strip on his car, and he just went B&Q, got a strip for like, got some like vinyl for like 4 quid, dead thin. It's exactly the same as wrapped vinyl kind of thing, and it cost me 4 quid. Buzzing, sorted. You can get 2 out of it as well. So yeah, there we go. And the fifth thing, I don't even have to think that hard about this one, because it's one of those things where like, yeah, there is a way around it. Ford tell you the way around it in the manual, not the Bible, the manual. And yeah, sure, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, I get it. They tell you how to avoid this problem. But every car, you know, Mark 6 Fiesta does it. And that is when you go into reverse. God, if you've driven one of these cars, then you'll know what I'm on about. But when you go into reverse, if you just like, you know, say you're about to reverse out of spot, you know, you do your din din din, put it in reverse, yeah, and you go to move back, and it just makes a disgusting noise, like, because it's not caught yet, it's not gone in gear properly. And the way Ford tell you to do it is basically you have to hold your clutch pedal for 3 seconds, and then you put it in. Right, that's fine, but then that doesn't work half the time, because it's still, the gears aren't synced up to go in, you know what I mean? So then you have to put your clutch back in, give it a little rev, wait for the revs to drop down, and then try again, and then it might go in, but then you might have to do it again. It's just a pain in the arse. But yeah, there's way around all these little things apart from the boot problem. Let's just take care of it. But yeah, that's 5 things I could live without. And that is the honest truth. So thank you for watching. I've got a couple more video ideas coming up in the next over the next couple weeks. So just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to, or if you're new, or just for the fucking laugh, because give your boys some support, you know what I mean? And yeah, nice one for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you can maybe relate to some of these problems. And yeah, have a good one. Catch you in a bit. See ya.